storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
So it's apparent that this episode of Basketball Wives wasn't really Basketball Wives. This was just basketball musical cheers. These ladies here definitely are at the stage of having great pubic hairs, but was acting like they was prepubescent. Still got the Pink's moisturizing conditioner in their damn hair and pigtails and all. I don't want to sit here. I'm not filming if she's not filming. If you're leaving, I'm leaving. If I'm leaving, you're... It's like nobody had a brain to think for themselves. But let me start at the beginning. So all the girls arrived to the show, and you see everybody talking about OG, mainly Forehead, aka Evelyn. She had OG's name on her mouth so much, and she was so scared, and it was very clear that she was shooketh. And it's been a long time since I seen this woman shooketh. I mean, well, pretty much ever since Tammy was on the show, she was pretty shooketh. I mean, not in the last seasons, but do y'all remember that one season where Tammy stood up over Evelyn and told her to get up if she wants to and get popped, and Evelyn didn't get up. She sat in that damn chair. And ever since she got punked out by Tammy, since then, her ass on the show ain't never been the doggone same. So anyway, Evelyn makes a request that OG cannot be on the same stage with them. Evelyn is really good friends with Shawnee in real life, so of course she got her way. Mark Lamont Hill goes up to OG's hotel room. Actually, motel. They had him in like a motel, hotel. I don't tell. You don't tell. They can't tell. He knocked to a room, came on in, and he was like, look, the ladies do not feel comfortable with you filming with them, okay? So we need you on a separate stage. And she's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I haven't done anything different than any of the other ladies. And OG's right. The difference between OG and Malaysia, Evelyn, and any other girl that has followed that show is that if OG touches you, she is actually going to hurt you. Let's be clear on that. And this takes nothing away from Malaysia's hands, because we all know she got hands. We seen them hands in the first season, although we didn't see them this season when it came to Jackie. We seen her go titty to titty with Jackie, but we didn't really see her do nothing else to Jackie, okay? We seen Malaysia run on the tables, do all that, do the Cupid shuffle, but I didn't really see her throw no hands this season, even when she had the whole city of Compton in the skating rink with her, but that's another conversation for another day. But you fight Malaysia, you will probably have to take a couple BCs, excuse me, them little things you take before you drink at the club. You might have to take a couple BCs, maybe put a sack of peas on your eye if you let her get to your eye, and probably redo your hair. If you fight OG, you're gonna need a chiropractor in Jesus. Let's just call that what it is. OG is no joke. She plays professional football for a living, and she is not here for anybody's games. So then Mark is like, no, we don't want you to leave. No, we don't want you to leave. So he goes and gets Jackie, aka Mother Stud, to then come and get OG and convince her to do something that she said she wasn't going to do. And that's what gets me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm one of them people that if I say no, I mean no. This not a maybe. It's really not up for discussion, and it ain't up for negotiation, because I don't really give a damn what you think. Once I say no, I mean no. I'm not changing my mind, and if I still do it, what I said I wasn't going to do in the first place, it's because I got some kind of obligation or you holding some over my head. But best believe as soon as I can make my own decision again, I'm going to do that. So that's the feeling I got from OG. She said no when she meant no. Now, later on in the episode, she reneged on that. I think a producer called her and said, hey, we'll give you an extra bonus if you come and film. We won't invite you back for another season if you don't come and film, even though I highly doubt that she's going to be back, because this is what I think. I think that Shawnee, Evelyn, Malaysia, mainly them three, the three mean girls, sat down with each other and said, look, bitch, we might throw tables, halfway away from a person. We might throw hands a little bit, but that bitch will actually hurt us. We scared. We ain't trying to fight her, especially Vashandra. She ain't trying to get them nostrils spread out no more. So they said, okay, we're going to paint her as the villain as much as possible. All right, we're going to have her on the opposite side of the stage. And then, Evelyn, you put a restraining order out on her so that if we get picked up again and we film again, she can't even be in the same scene with you. Evelyn is one of the main cast members. So how you going to have any cast member on the show without being able to film with one of the main people? It's really all a scheme at the end of the day. All these people are scheming. So anyway, Jackie goes, tries to get OG to come out. OG wasn't having it. And OG left, and Cece was like, well, hell, if my bodyguard ain't gonna be here, I'm going home too. Because Cece ain't really tripping off them. And I'm pretty sure that Byron was like, hey, babe, I really need you to rub some more Bengay on my knees. And she was like, no, not now, Byron. It stinks. And I'm about to go on stage smelling like the Bengay. And then once OG left, she was like, all right, babe, well, I ain't got a reason to be here. Let's go on to go home. Ain't no need to both of us needing to rub our knees at the end of the night. All right. So then Jackie throws a fit because she wants to be next to Mark. Now, a lot of people ain't going to understand that. But basically, if you look at reality shows, this is the way it's set up. The people that have beef are typically across from each other. That way, they won't be fighting, but they can say what they need to say and the camera can get a good shot. The closer you are to the host, basically says your rank on the show. So if Jackie's way on the end, that's like saying she's a throwaway. She's like fun guy at that point. And Jackie wasn't having that because Jackie has solidified herself as a character on this show. However, I do got a question. Was Jackie drunk or was Jackie just hyped? Because Jackie was real hyped for a reason, and I think I'm missing it. But who am I kidding? Jackie don't go nowhere without no brown liquor, and we know what brown liquor will have you doing. Fighting, ucking, and fussing. That's all brown liquor's good for. So that's that. The next part of this review, I wanted to ask out to the subs out there. Is OG's body considered a deadly weapon? You know how like when you have a boxer or a professional fighter, their hands are deadly weapons. So let's say Manny Pacquiao, for example, me and him are the same height, but if we got into it, he can't just beat me up because, I talked out of turn. Is it the same thing with OG? Because she is stronger than all of them ladies. So if she really wanted to get at them, she could really hurt them. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below on that. Did y'all catch the bugaboo statement that Evelyn said? Evelyn Alexandra Forehead Vein Lozada, a Dusty Cookie Box. We heard you call OG a bugaboo. And, bugaboo was really close to jigaboo, which I'm glad you didn't say it with the J. But then I had a subscriber DM me on Instagram and said that bugaboo was a term used in the movie School Days that pitted the light-skinned girls against the dark-skinned girls. I tried to do some research on it, and the scene that I saw was they used the jigaboo word. I didn't hear bugaboo, but let me know down below if it's something I'm missing, because I really couldn't find a good definition of what bugaboo meant, but I know it was derogatory, and that's that stuff I'm saying. Evelyn want to act like she black so she can say that, but she only say those terms when it's negative, when you're putting down somebody, and you just happen to always be putting down somebody that's dark-skinned and actually black, like undeniably black. You black for holidays. Some of us are black 365, or as Mary J. Blige would say, 25/8. Okay, Jackie, let's hop on you real quick. You did really good this season with controlling your antics for the most part, and not really getting into that many fights. But you are not Jesus. When you say you was Jesus, I was just like, Jackie Marie Christie. Now, Jesus would love all of his children, Jackie. Come on now. You are not Jackie. You are Jackie. You are not Jesus. Jesus loves all of his children equally, okay? And not only that, Jesus turned water into wine, not whiskey. All right, so you're definitely not Jesus, but you have come a long way. That therapy been helping you, so I'm happy with that, and I'm proud of you that finally at the age of 75 you're starting to take accountability for your actions and what come out your mouth. Shawnee, aka Vashandria, aka Flared Nostrils, aka You Can't Trust Her, aka CBD, aka Is She Getting Back with Shaq? That's always gonna be Shaq's cookie box. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You spit out 5 kids for a man, that's your man for life. You're bonded forever, okay? But that put aside, I think Shawnee was being completely overdramatic when she was going in on Jennifer about talking about Shaq cheating on her. That's the whole show. Y'all all talk about each other behind the scenes, and y'all do talk about each other's men. You ain't got to go deep with it. And I don't think Jennifer went too deep when she said Shaq was cheating on you, because it wasn't no secret. He cheated on you all up and down the streets. He cheated on you just like Magic Johnson was cheating on Cookie, except he didn't bring home the monster to you. So at the end of the day, Jennifer in that case really didn't say nothing that was wrong. I actually agree with Jennifer in that sense. And somebody simply saying that your man was cheating, which he did out in public, is not affecting your kids. She disrespected my kids. She disrespected my kids. No, she not. She didn't bring up your kids. And your kids is old enough to see that they daddy is not in your house and that they daddy cheated on you, which is why he gone, because we know damn well that ain't nan woman that didn't had to kick out their man for cheating, just been mum, been mute like Travis Scott about the cheating around the house. You didn't call him a cheater in your house. Kids are not dumb. And have you looked at your kids lately? They're not kids. They damn near grown, or they big as grown people. Anyway, once you over 7 feet tall, I don't give a damn if you 12. You grown. All right. And lastly, OG ended up coming back to the reunion, which I actually was glad she did, so that she could get her point of view out there. But in addition to that, OG brought her boyfriend, and I really don't understand his reasoning for coming on the stage. He could have been backstage, but he didn't really need to be right next to her, simply because at the end of the day, none of the other women had their men up here. If it was going to be a section where the men came out, okay, fine, but that's not what we watch Basketball Wives for. That's what we watch Real Housewives for. And quite frankly, let's be real, OG don't need no backup. She don't need no help. She might be protecting her boyfriend. He ain't there to protect her. So him getting into that little tiff, and I guess they'll expound on it next week, it was just, I didn't really like that. That was a bad look. But those are my thoughts on the Basketball Wives Season 8, Episode 17 reunion. Should this show come back? No, they need to let it die. RIP to the show, or at least wipe the cast clean. Keep Shawnee out of their business, and then just start fresh. That's all I'm saying. So let me know down below what you thought about the whole thing. Let me shout out my sponsor. Shout out to Smilelove. Smilelove provides an alternative solution to traditional braces. Use my discount code STORM550 to get $550 off your new set of aligners today. Shout out to Lotus Radiance. Lotus Radiance makes a bomb body butter that would keep that melanin popping, and they always got a sale going on. Shout out to Regina's Hair Salon. Her information is down below, and she even got a YouTube page, so make sure you check out one of our first sponsors of this channel. Shout out to Bridgett. Last but not least, at Blessed Fragrances. You can use my discount code STORM to get 15% off your order today, and her fragrances will have you smelling like the department store without having to pay $90 for something this big. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and share if you care for more celebrity prescriptions, entertainment news, and the like. And I will catch you guys later.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's a Storm Show.